One more flip. Oh yeah. I'm getting any glistenier than that. Yep. That's a good one. I'll show y'all how I package in a sec. It's moist. I don't even have to squeeze it. Tell just how juicy it is. Ooh, there's the bark. Hopefully y'all can get a good picture of that. This was a Snake River Farms American Wagyu brisket. Super juicy. Super tender. I'll show you how I package it here in a sec. Alright, so what y'all didn't see is I'm taking this tallow, Wagyu tallow, and then what I do is I put a little bit on my hand, and then I kind of pat it into the brisket, into the bark, for some good, you know, presentation, and I think it kind of keeps it from oxidizing as well, you know, as fast. So I'll show you what it looks like. I like to keep the paper that it was smoked in for a good presentation. So this is how I package it. See, when the customer comes and picks it up, it's got that nice glisten tallow flavor. And that's how I like to slice it. Got the point at the bottom sliced. It doesn't look sliced in the camera, but it is sliced. And then your fatty side sliced. And you see how just patting some of that tallow into it gives it that good color, that good sheen. There's that side. So that's kind of how I do it. And then I just kind of fold everything back up. Of course you can't see it on the camera, but I fold everything back up and then foil it. So when they open, you know, the brisket, and it kind of looks like that. So they unwrap it. It's like a present from heaven. I'll do it like that. Foil it. And you can also, like, you know, put it in the oven on warm if you want to keep it warm, but I mean, it's still warm right now, so you don't really have to do that. We got that. And then we have this 44 Farms beef rib. See how that turned out. I'll tell you what, when I do my briskets, a lot of people just I double wrap in butcher paper. Double wrap. It seems to do the job even better than just, you know, folding it one time. This one, of course, I fold it a lot, but you don't have to do that. It's just something I do. Alright, here are the 44 Farms beef ribs. And if you ever just want to give it, if you're cooking for somebody and you just want to give it some good presentation, put a little tallow on your hand, like that. Pat it in. Just like that. It's not going to overpower it at all. It sure does give it a nice look. So here's the 44 Farms beef ribs. Phenomenal bark. Phenomenal bark. And this is actually a small rack of ribs. These are kind of almost like, oh God, short ribs almost. But phenomenal bark. There's a video on my page where I'm seasoning these, yeah. So yeah, bark all the way around. The meat is recessed on the bone. Bottom side. Well, let's go ahead and cut into them. See what they look like. Oh yeah, that looks really good. You can probably see the glisten. They're juicy. Of course, these are more like short ribs, but smoke ring looks good. Cut this other one. Yeah, looks good too. I tell you what, I love beef ribs, dude. Beef ribs, I would say, is like one notch above brisket. You know, basically brisket on a stick. So yeah, just kind of, I like to put some tallow on the sides like that, because it keeps it, in my opinion, I don't know everybody else's opinion, but in my opinion, will keep it from oxidizing. You know, because once you slice, the air hits that meat and it's gonna start oxidizing. So I like to just dip it into tallow to keep it from changing to that, you know, that gray color after a while. But you put a little protection with that tallow on there, it won't oxidize so rapidly. Yeah, and then of course I'll just kind of put it back together like that. Wrap this bad boy right back up, and all this tallow on this paper will, you know, keep it moist on its way home. So I'm just gonna do it like that. Like that. And then just put it right back in the container it was in. And then get some foil. I set the oven on warm just to, you know, just keep it warm. Obviously. Beef ribs. And then of course you got the brisket all packaged up. Y'all saw how I did that. And that's really about it. I tell you what, I finished smoking that brisket probably, gosh, I'd say maybe about 11 last night. And I have had those cooling in a cooler, golly, shoot, yeah, about 13 hours, still warm, covered with a towel, and just don't open the cooler. Let that meat rest. If I can tell y'all anything, let that meat rest. If you ever cooked a brisket, you slice it and it comes out dry, it's because you cut it too early. So make sure you let that brisket, whatever meat you're doing, let it rest. Brisket, to me, you let it rest down to 140, then slice. That is, I think, one of people who smoke meat's biggest mistake is not letting that brisket rest. Got to let it rest. But anyways, y'all, appreciate y'all watching. Sorry. Anybody want a smoker tour? I'll do a smoker tour real quick so y'all can check out my rig. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do a smoker tour. Let's do it. I'll take y'all out to the backyard and show you what I'm smoking on. Hold on. All right, let's do a quick smoker tour. Let's go outside. Cool sign. Oh yeah, let me show you my Anthony Bourdain. Man, let's see how you switch this shit. Anyway, got my new poster up there. Gotta love it. Love Anthony Bourdain. Rest in peace. Let's see. See if I can figure out how to flip this thing. Oh, there we go. All right, smoker tour. Let's do it. So this is my smoker right here. 500-gallon custom built smoker. The 7.5 foot stack. I believe it's 8-inch diameter pipe. 8 or 10, I can't remember. I think it's 8 though. 500-gallon. Man, I love this thing. Custom built trailer, dual axle. And then over here, this is actually a 250-gallon firebox, insulated with a 150-gallon inside a 250, and on a 500. So really nice. Got my stickers up here. Manitou Brewing, love that place. More stickers. Got a Dane's Craft Barbecue, gotta have that on there for good luck. Down here in Fort Worth, Texas, so Sea Breeze Girl down in we're up here in Fort Worth, Texas. I smoke meats for people. I don't have a restaurant or anything, but I'll smoke some meat for people. Super busy, like around Thanksgiving, and we do smoked brisket tamales and smoked pork tamales, all kinds of things. People love them. So let's see if I can get the shot. That's it right there. A nice big smoker. Come over here. This was actually built by Jesse Mendez, Jesse James Smokers, a little bit south of San Antonio. Of course, we got the top slide out racks, bottom slide out racks, both sides. That is really helpful. I'll tell you what, slide out racks, really, really helpful. I was smoking the brisket here on top and then smoked the beef ribs down here, and I tell you what, all that tallow was just dripping on those beef ribs. It was nuts. I was like, oh, that's gonna be really good. Let me slide it back in. And then inside, of course, goes all the way to the smokestack. And then, you know, all the way down to the other side. Push these back in. And then, let me see, there's the firebox. This is my wood. I just kind of keep it right there on the rack. 2x4s. Got those on Amazon. That way you could just build your own. Make it any length, any height you want. So those little brackets. Guess there's nothing in here right now, but that's the firebox. Guess there's nothing in here right now, but that's the firebox. But yeah, that's my rig. It's my backyard smoker. I had a 250 before. Actually, my 250 that I had, sold it to my cousin, but is right over here. That's my old smoker. That's my 250 gallon smoker. Still really nice. Kind of an odd firebox, but really not, still really nice. But I just needed, honestly, I needed more room. So, but yeah, that's my smoker. Every time people come back here and check it out, they're like, holy crap, that's huge. And I'm like, thank you very much. I appreciate that. But yeah, that's my rig. I super love it. Yeah. For sure. Love that thing. Anyways, y'all, that's my smoker tour, and hope y'all have a good Sunday. Stay cool out there, y'all. Have a blessed one.